Show me a man who enjoyed his school days, and I shall show you a bully or a bore.
Thank you so much. What an incredible honor to be here at KES Con 2016. What an amazing school this is, and looking at the people that you've produced. Really, this is a school that produces kings. I thought it produced kings, and then I found that it produced sirs and knights and everything else that the old boys of KES have achieved.
What makes a good school? The essence and fabric of a school are its traditions and histories. The intangibles is often what the great teachers provide. The inspiration, the spark of interest, a creation of level engagement to ensure the students get it. I sincerely believe education provides the key to unlocking our society's shortcomings. And I'm passionate about the importance of education and how we can make it available, affordable and relevant to today's student cohort.
There is more that the public education system in our country can offer. And it is up to you and I, as good citizens of this country, that we can then help to deliver a good education for all our children.
Everyone of our family really has great passion, commitment and love for this institution and for the start it gave to us from an academic point of view and also from a sporting point of view. Students, we're all entitled to make one mistake, but never make the same mistake twice.
When you play only the white keys on a piano, you will get the sharp notes. When you play only the black notes, you will get the flat notes. But when you play them together, you get harmony. And the melody that comes out of the piano is just inspiring.
It is wonderful to be here, both given the importance of education, of the education theme of this conference, and that the conference itself is happening at my alma mater. You know, I think an education and a high school career at King Edward's could prepare one for a life in almost any field, because of the encouragement that one is given to try cultivate different competencies and to become as well-rounded as possible. And the many accomplished alumni in different sectors over the years from the school certainly attest to that.
What I like about KES is people I talk to tell me, gee whiz, you know, KES is still kept up its standards. It's still got a first-class education system.
Some of the choices we've made is beginning to polarize the society, but as importantly, the higher education system.
But also to say to the community, we need to rise up and push for the girl learners to also be counted amongst the best.
With the university, that we could set up classes or lectures or partnerships in leadership and management so that we could learn from each other and collaborate so that we could take our schools and this country forward.
There's nothing else but excellence, and that's what it's all about. I'm passionate about excellence. I'm against the norm. The norm is not good enough. We need to transcend. We need to go beyond what we can do.
It doesn't matter, Professor, you know very well, better than me, if things are in the regulations, because there are ways round it. And King Edward's found ways round it. Professor Habib, you're finding ways around it. You're an inspiration. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. I cannot tell you how proud I am of this school today. I may say that when we subsequently served on the Constitutional Court bench, my two fellow old Edwardians and I, Sidney Kentridge and Richard Goldstone, we felt proud of the school. We felt proud of what it had taught us. I am proud of the institution that we managed to establish, where the rule of law, respect for the Constitution and everything it stands for was the basis upon which the country was to be founded.
I see King Edward's as a network that is making a difference, with very strong family traditions, a strong role model. The importance of the red blazer, even in Dr. Ali Bakhi's example, when it is green. Justice Krechler played a key role in a very important occasion. The first time in my lifetime when all South Africans were doing something together, something positive together, for the first time.
I was challenged around my children, their children, and I started to think about all the children in our schooling system, 12 million of them as my children. So I'm the mother of 12 million children, and it gives me a right to have a conversation with every member of our political system around what are we doing to our children.
On how it becomes very challenging for business to make an impact into business, into schools and education, despite the fact that they put so much money into education.
We are involved right the way through. The point about sustainable commitment, I think, is very, very important. That much-missed comedian Joan Rivers once commented, "I had the best form of childbirth," she said. "I went under the anesthetic into labor, and I woke up at graduation."
In my experience, King Edward's did that in huge measure. The school, certainly in the time that I attended it, was something of a Dead Poets Society kind of innovation. It was an inspiration, I think, for the movie. It was a school that taught us to think. It taught us about culture. It taught us about civilization. And in many ways, I think it prepared us for the lives that we were going to lead, at least in terms of how we interacted with people and how we thought.
We go away here knowing that there's a great job still to be done. And I suppose in many ways, as rewarding as this program has been, it has set us goals and objectives that perhaps at times seem a little daunting.